Okay, cannot make a brew in 3 minutes, would be the case. How are we doing? Can everybody hear me all right, or am I obnoxiously loud? It's hot, 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 hot tea. That's not Yorkshire Gold. Oh, God. I think I might have accidentally put Tetley in that. Ugh. Mug dirt. Just what you always want for breakfast. Oh, wait. So, we're going to attempt a solo playthrough with just a single character of Kingmaker. I've never done this before. It's probably going to go horribly, horribly wrong. But there's only one way to find out, and that is to go for it. So I'm going to be playing it on normal difficulty. The game's normal difficulty, not my normal difficulty. I normally set it so that it's as close to original Pathfinder as possible. We'll be automating kingdom management because I don't think I'm quite prepared to manage the kingdom by myself without using advisors and that kind of thing. We'll probably still do companion quests just for the experience. So we'll see how we get along. We'll just make it up as we go along. We'll just make it up as we go along. So their normal difficulty is there. We don't want the tutorial on. Kingdom management is set to automatic, and we want it so that the kingdom can't fail. How do we change that? Invincible kingdom. It's on there somewhere. Might be something you have to change once you actually get in game. We can change it later on. So critical hits are weak. What's that do? They're not multiplied. Right, okay. Alright, that makes sense. Death Star is on. Yeah, okay. Oh, tea. Slurp that tea. Create a new character. So I've been giving it a bit of thinking. And I'm torn whether I want to go. We'll talk whilst it loads up my 600,000 portraits. Give a bit of a thought. And thinking Paladin for the self heals, the immunities, and the high melee damage. But then again, I'm going to need loads of buffs and someone who can disarm traps and has decent perception. So it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a very tough one. There's also a vivisectionist, I suppose I could run. Bard. But Bard's a bit squishy. And I suppose Bards focus on party. Slayer with trap finding. Arcane Trickster Rogue with lots of avoidant. Arcane Trickster, now there's a thought. Yeah, I think we'll try an Arcane Trickster. Access to arcane spells. Use magic devices as a class skill. Intelligence is important. Yeah, we'll go Arcane Trickster Rogue. I need a pet. No! Summon the pets! Having a pet's kind of cheating, though, isn't it? If you're doing a solo playthrough. You could do it like a necromancer. Just have tons and tons of undead. Because obviously Animate Dead is a standard action spell instead of a full action, so you can vomit them out. I could play as a pirate. Just be a pirate. Yeah. Or a different pirate. Or a different pirate. Female pirate. I need to do an all pirate playthrough, don't I? Hey up, Caribou, how are you doing? We're just in the class decision-making process. I'm thinking Arcane Trickster. But I've been told I need a pet. I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm all good. I'm all good. A bit bunged up. Which I suppose is a good sign because it's probably not the Rona if I'm bunged up. Look at him. That's Chaos Warrior if I ever saw one. Oh, tea. Tea, tea, tea. She looks very sassy. He's a Grimsword. Right, out of the way of the barbarians, because we're not playing Barb. That's a very itchy eye. What is that? Oh, that's going to get me done on Twitch. No, many portraits to choose from. A bit of a Sorin Markov vibe there. I quite like that for an Eldritch Knight. Eldritch Knight. Ooh, heavy armor, arcane spells, so I can use summon monster and that kind of thing. Ooh, yeah. Yes, we're going to go with Sorin Markov. And human, because I really want that extra feat. We're going to ignore the fact that the character portrait has got pointy ears. Gotta match the character's hair as long. Look at that, that's a proper bouffon. There we go, fabulous. Oi, he looks like he'd stab you. And super skinny, just because, you know, living vicariously through video game characters. And he's a vampire. Everyone knows vampires can't grow facial hair. Okay, so fighter. Can't go Eldritch Knight. Damn you, Steve! Oh, hang on, isn't it a... It is. It is a per. So I might take my first few levels. Take first level fighter. No. I'll go rogue and I'll use my bonus feat for martial weapon proficiency. It's not exactly ideal, but we'll give it a shot. That means we're going to be dex and int. It's pretty much making a magus, isn't it? Let's go for it. Let's start with the rogue. 3 levels in rogue, feat on martial weapon proficiency. And be the only rogue running around using stupid weapon. We shall see. So we've got a rogue. Do Eldritch Scoundrels get full spell progression? Is there a way to find out? It doesn't say. It says not. Well, we'll find out when I hit level 3, I guess. We might decide we like this and just stick with Eldritch Scoundrel. Okay, 25 point buy. We want high dex and slightly high int, so we're going to put that bonus in int. We need a couple of points in con at least. I am running solo, so I'm probably going to need wisdom for my terrible will saves, so we'll have a +1 there. Got 6 points to spend. A couple of points in strength for carrying capacity? No. You only get 17 on the dex. Many choices to be made. Issue points. Can I get a stat up to 18? Can, with 2 points to spare. So, and then we'll put... Yeah, there we go. We'll call it that. We'll call it that. So trickery, super important. Perception, ridiculously important. So as well. Might need a skill focus in perception as well. Stealth, so that we can avoid stuff. There's loads of athletics checks in this game. Use magic to buy, so I can cheat and use wands for spells that I shouldn't be able to use. And knowledge arcana, so we can actually identify magic items. I'm happy with that. So he's going to be melee based, and I'm running solo, so my first feat I take is going to be toughness for the extra hit points. And then I might take martial weapon proficiency just to get things started on the road. Okay, so it seems that with access to 6 level 1 spells, that I'm going to be a prepared caster. Like I say, I've never played an Arcane Trickster before, so I have no idea how this is going to work out. Is the sound balance okay, by the way? Music should be fairly quiet in the background with me nice and loud and booming over the top of it. What magic should we focus on? Summon monster 1. I mean, it's 1 round per level, so at level 1 they're there for 1 round. It's no good. I'm thinking we're going to need some crowd control. Sleep's really useful at level 1. Have we got mage armor? Yes, that'll be useful until we can actually get some decent stuff. Cosplay, what's that? Blinded, stunned. Yes. Oh, I don't need to worry about hitting my own guys with spells anymore. This is beautiful. I'm going to go with hypnotism as well. Or do we go for protect? More AC. Shield. Silly boy to not go shield. Shield 1 minute per level or 1 round per level? 1 minute per level. Excellent. And a man needs a name. Man needs a name. Come on, chat. Give me a name. I was tempted by Man Solo, but I'm sure the infinite minds in chat know better than I do. Oh, that tea's nearly gone. Probably because I only had time to brew half a cup. I'm the only person on the face of the planet who will set a 20-minute stream timer. So I'm starting in 20 minutes and then still be late. I just realised I probably got a stream delay. Right, chat's not got my back. Chat's not got my back. Man Solo. Alignment. I always end up tending towards good anyway, so I'm going to start with neutral and see where we go from there. Man Solo is ready to go on a mission. He looks a bit shoddy, doesn't he? Complete. Into the game we go. I haven't dropped a single frame and I'm playing on Wi-Fi. What's going on with that? What am I running? Yeah, 6,200 kilobytes per second. Ah, Lindsay. You either love her or you hate her. Sometimes both.
Where are they? This is taking forever. It didn't even say what this was for. Just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway, Bridgecraft?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
I can't wait to kill you, Tartuccio.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
I'm going to miss not having Amiri in the party. I do like Amiri.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Not going to miss not having Lindsay in the party. Jamadi Aldorai.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Salimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
Hello, Jamandi.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state.
Too right you would.
The noble title of its founder.
Baron Man Solo.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler.
Need a character voice. Who should we do? I do Jon Snow far too often, don't I? Could do a pompous rich man. If I was a rich man, Eddie Murphy. I can't do Eddie Murphy. That will get me shot. Try. No, I'm not even going to try. No, I refuse to. I refuse to do Eddie Murphy. I'm thinking coward. I could see me popping up on Streamer Fails immediately if I voice my character with Eddie Murphy. That's a terrible idea. And I'm going to stick with it being a terrible idea. It would be the voice I used for Sinner in Final Fantasy IX, although that would ruin my throat. I'm going to go with my upper class accent that I always use for D&D and Pathfinder because it's so easy to do and I can slip in and out of it fairly quickly, I think. Yeah. It might turn into Eddie Murphy at some point, we'll see. But there's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive this Baron's title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
I've only just realised that Harem is pretty much Brummy. He's pretty close to being from Dudley.
If I may please answer the question.
No, she takes a long pause, waiting for the voices to die down as everyone directs their attention towards her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Because that's not going to end badly at all, Jamandi. You're helping us found a barony. What do you gain from such generosity?
Stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around or whatever it is you do.
Oh, can I kill him now? Please let me kill him now.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with.
They need a stable barrier between Pitax and Brevoy. I do like the politics behind this game. Very much so.
Smell in the air. Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Why not just recognize this Stag Lord as Baron? We know that's not going to know. Yes.
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region.
then with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Ah, J-Phone. Hopefully we won't fall out.
Because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers. And even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here. And it won't while I still breathe.
Your quest is as clear as day.
You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again.
What's the crit range on a pepper box? That is a good question. I think it's 19 to 20 times 3? That might be way out. Yeah, it's just times 4. 20 times 4.
I wish you luck.
If a range isn't specified, it's just times 4, so it crits on a 20. I think all firearms are just on a flat. Yeah, looking at them, they crit on 20s. No problem.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes.
See, on my main playthrough of this game, I think I've got about 110 hours. Still not finished it, by the way. I don't think you meet Joseph Salimius again. And if you do, he was that inconsequential a character that I don't remember meeting him. He's like the mayor and stuff.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
I'm Man Solo. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally.
Agreed.
He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or
Me too.
whatever it is Barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
He wants to write a book about me, chat. Wait, a book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
It's a good question, Lindsay. Why did they not do that?
Then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Not a bad plan. It's settled then. I'll accomplish the feats, and you'll write them down.
All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Bye, Lindsay. Right, Man Solo doesn't need to talk to anybody, so I'm going. My quill takes its first sip from the ink pot and scripts. Leave the hall. Okay. Bye. Don't want to talk to anyone. I couldn't find Kaisi in my first playthrough, and then I realised that you can't actually unlock her as a party member unless you buy the DLC. So that's on my list of things to do at some point. Uh-oh. What's going on?
Under attack. We need to help.
We do.
Villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers, or we'll all be cut down one by one.
That we will, but we shall not allow that to happen. As if to lend credence to Lindsay's word, a scream echoes from the hallway. You're not going anywhere. Oh, yes, I am. Let me just check my kit. We don't want that. We want And we are going to... Oh, no. Turn-based, pleased. Have a colour spray. Oh dear. Are you coup de grace-able? You're blinded and knocked over. Oh, no actions this turn. You just stay there. And prepare for the coup de grace. Chop. And exploding. That's a good first combat. Dagger and chain shirt. We'll have that chain shirt. Why can't I equip chain shirts? Because I'm an arcane dude. I need to take a level in fighter. Sus is already here. Sorry, loot. I need loot. Oh, you're dead. Thank you. Look, see, there's another. No, Lindsay, there's stuff on the floor. Look, see, there was a potion and some gold. What's going on in here? Let's see, something else to steal. I mean, borrow on a permanent basis. Some gold, some books. Everybody likes books. You love books. Okay, let's do this. They got someone. We have to help. It's Tartuccio. Look, they're running. Get them. And what shall I do with this one? We'll finish him later. He won't get away. Get ready for battle. Lindsay. Bang! Shot, Lindsay. Nice. We can get a charge off on him. +2 to hit, -2 AC. Yes.
A bit longer and I'd have been... I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know,
Can you imagine if someone actually played a character that obnoxious in a tabletop game? They'd wake up dead very quickly.
who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
I will put your ring on, Tartuccio. +1 AC. Do I actually... I do have mage armor at the moment. What other spells is it prepared for me? Oh, that's it. Those are my 2 first level spells. And we're getting now up a level out of that? Yes, we are. Okay. Oh, it's in here, isn't it? More stuff to steal.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Don't shoot me. Ow! Sing a song, Lindsay, since this is the only time we're ever going to use you. We're out of actual spells, so... Jolt. Zap. You run round to there, Tartuccio, and set them on... Oh, I've only got range to set one of them on fire. Magic missile, I guess. Level 1 magic missile, so powerful. No, leave my dude alone. Stop it. That was a terrible roll. At least you've been dazed. Take a step forward. Burninate. I'm not rolling particularly well today. That seems to be a bit concerning. Nice roll on his will save. Please die. Thank you. And get round the side. It's all going horribly wrong. Lindsay, you have got a heal spell. Thank you. Oh, please tell me I got some potions. We've got Scroll of Snowball and Scroll of Expedient Retreat. That'll come in handy. Don't have any healing potions. Ah, you do, Tartuccio. We'll have them. And she's got a couple of scrolls of cure. Okay, that'll come in handy. Many dead bodies. Oh no, is everybody dead? All the more for us. And by us, I mean me. Mad for Gorum! You know, it's a Mary on a mission. Oh, should probably get involved. Tartuccio close in. Mary just slaughters everything. Failed to stab. Man solo, get in there and give him a slap. 1 damage. Fairly typical. There we go. Oh. Swinging her bloody sword, she runs towards the sound of battle. She's a violent one.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
Yes, psychopathic and murderous, and worship the god of hate and violence.
Always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria saved me from such heroes.
Well, it turns out I might be a bit more like Tartuccio than I thought. This is your last chance. Drop your weapons and we'll spare your lives. So generous. I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, you ugly monk. Get them. Frost Giant. Fucking up your shit. And blasting down a wall. I think I missed some loot. 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 I did miss some loot. Some fish. You never know when you might need fish. And another book. I'm so glad that I spent the time to run back there and go and pick up some fish. Hello, dead body. You must have something handy. The guards. Longsword? Longsword. No, just the one weapon. Can't handle more than 2. Do I? I do take an attack penalty for carrying a torch offhand. That'll come in handy to know later on. The passage is blocked. You can't make it through this way. Bye. A heavy grate is securely locked. Climb over. Successful climb over is successful. Oh, there's more banditos. I've got charge down here. Can only get it up on one of them though. Where's my one shot? Where's my attack of opportunity? I disagree. Move forward. And sing us a song, Lindsay. Haha, you missed! Tartuccio, can you get an angle for a Burninate? I don't think you can. Finish him. Yes. Swing my sword. And then 5-foot step. Attack of opportunity, saving the day. Still got shot though. An armory! I'm sure Jamandi wouldn't mind if we borrowed some weapons. You're quite right. I quite like the idea of going spear fighter. Just borrowing some kit. Or a glaive. Something silly. Something no one ever uses. The party suffers from heavy encumbrance. Ooh. Sword by value. That's 7. Nah, it's not even worth taking. 62. 50. That's very heavy as well. We'll make our money up elsewhere. I did take martial weapon proficiency, didn't I? I thought there was a spear about somewhere. I just got to loot all the kit I just threw on the floor.
Here. This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guard's salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Press X to doubt. No distractions. If you haven't forgotten, they're trying to kill us.
A voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around, it wouldn't be any better if they stole it.
No. No stealies.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
She ate them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
Nice and insensitive there, Lindsay. Nice and insensitive.
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Don't fail on your first trap, man, Solo. Good man.
Look here.
Can we make it 2 in a row? We can. 3 in a row? Oh, good man. Don't got taking any of that. A dead man with spells. One of those a... Oh. Never mind. I'm pretty sure one of them was a shield of faith there. What are you dallying for? I'm telling you, Jamandi's cache has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry up before... Wait, someone's coming. Ha, you missed. 5 foot step away for Lindsay. followed by sminging her smog. Yes, fight us in the doorway. It's the best idea. Oh, I think I can get round there. Accept the attack of opportunity and get a double burning hands off. Effective. Jathal, smack one of them with your scythe because you're an edgelord. Edgelord. Man Solo, clean up. There we go. What did they say about the cashier? I'm curious. You are indeed curious. Give us your potions. Oh, it's the puzzle bit. You know what? I can't be bothered actually doing the puzzle, so I'm just gonna cheat. I'm gonna Google it. Because I could spend all day here clicking on these bloody things. And eventually get both of them. Or I could just Google it. Kingmaker statue puzzle. I'm clicking on all the wrong things. I've accidentally opened the snipping tool. Go me. Right, so click that one. No. Select everybody. Click that one first. That one second. That one third to open that one. Here's all your loot. Ooh, and a chest as well. I'm sure I've missed one with perception there as well.
My patience is running thin.
And then that one fourth. And finally the last one fifth. There we go. Get everybody in there. It wasn't until like my third or fourth starting playthrough that I realised that you could actually open a second set. Yeah. So Wonder Magic Missiles and some Masterwork Nunchucks worth 100 gold pieces. Borrowing weapons from the armory. Permanently. Let's make this quick. You got Harim over there slowly dying. Jathal, show him how it's done. Inflict those light wounds. Or miss. Never mind. Can Man Solo get a sneaky charge off on that guy? Can. He's going to accept the attack of opportunity. And charge and do one whole damage. Tartuccio, all out spells. So he's down to doing his thing. Run to there. Sming your smong. Go on, Khaleesi. Khaleesi. She is the queen. Cannot hit anything today. It's really worrying. Watch. There we go. We got the touch attack off. Level 1. Level 1. Another Ray of Frost. Right, I'm going to have to swap to the bow on him. Or at least move so that people aren't in his way. Yay, successfully shot the guy in the back. You failed to stop, Man Solo. Oh, Grotus, take my soul. You know, I'd love to see how a Kinesis plays, so that might be another video for another time. Jathal scoring a hit. No, we don't want a 5-foot move. We want to get as close to the combat as we can. Yes, well done. You hit for 2 damage. You're so good. Well done, Lindsay. I respect you. This guy here's got a major boner trying to shoot Jathar. Flanky bonus! Doesn't do its thing. You needed a 3 to hit and you rolled a 1. Top shot. Can you do it? Nope. Can't even succeed on a ranged touch attack. And Lizzie just casually popping off people. Lindsay's obviously got Blue Caribou's die rolls. That was really painful.
Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show. It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
They died for glory. I don't think we've met.
I am Kaesa, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard day or night. That's why I'm still alive.
That's all good, but there are assassins on the prowl. We have to go.
I don't know where you're headed, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
A dwarf is lying on the ground, staring into the dark sky. He doesn't seem to have any severe wounds, but his trembling whisper is weak, as though he were at death's door. What's wrong?
I'm dying. I knew this expedition was doomed. Oh, Grotus, my vision darkens.
You being a bit premature. Look at yourself. You barely got a scratch.
That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Aaron is at your service.
I do love Harim. He's a psychopath. Adamant that he's going to die constantly. Waiting for the end days. Never explored up here before. That's because there's nothing to explore. Keston Garess. Hello, me brother.
Run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Do you need help putting out that fire?
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here. Those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Where's the hall?
Run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
I'll go immediately.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
The Tiefling girl starts off and dashes through fire. It's really pushing me to get the Tiefling and Kineticist DLC in it.
Abadar keep you safe.
May he indeed. I can't wait to play my Cleric of Abadar. I'll have to get my Druid killed. Does that sound like an idea, Caribou? Go through the fire, into the fire. And so our adventure started, earlier and much more tragic than we'd expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday. You were reading feats, what? I was saying, shall I get my druid killed so that I can play my Cleric of Abadar? The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls, led by Man Solo. And not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Yes, but also no on the on the getting my druid killed so I can play my Cleric of Abadar. So I play them both at the same time then? If you do make it an epic death. All my deaths are epic. Apart from that one where you like killed me straight, you do want to pet the kitty. I think everyone in the party was just like, I'm just gonna stroke Alethwin's full-grown man druid underneath the kitty, right? Stop touching me. Jumandi Aldore was waiting for us, but to get to her, we have to march through the fire. Yes, pet the sentient man druid. Let us drench ourselves. No, we cover our mouths and noses before we rushed inside. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going back, if we'd come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs, and our eyes watered from the smoke. But Man Solo led us stubbornly through all the flames, whilst Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We'd made it to the hallway leading us to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armoured deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. All right, I think Lindsay's got a thing for Valerie. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. "There are 2 more," she shouted as they passed by us. They are wounded. Help me pull them out." Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jumandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Man Solo rushed to save the guards from the fire. Succeed! Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together, we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her brow. "Thank you. That was truly noble of you. And now, let us rush to Lady Aldorai's aid. Ensuring the guards we'd rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall, where the battle was already in full swing. You guys alright? If I ever get my hands on that arsonist. Yeah, you patch him up. Through the door, gives a loading screen. Ooh, 3 healing potions. I get the impression I am going to need a lot of these on this run. An awful lot of those. Oh, look at him, you got moderate wounds one. It's dead posh. I like the idea of using a spear. Let's get this guy a spear. Yeah. I'm going to close that off. We're going to quick. Can we use a spear? We can. And we can use the Wand of Magic Missile as well. Level 1 spell, so its activation DC is 10 plus twice spell level, I think. Or is it 15 plus twice spell level? That's concentration checks. Must be 10 plus spell level. There is some shit going down here. Lady Jumandi is just slaughtering stuff. She's got crit for 103 damage. Is still standing. Don't let them through. Jumandi dies tonight. I probably should have taken a rest. Rest would have been a good idea. Charge for people casting spells. Oh dear. Get shot. Lose half your health with a single shot. Got no spells left. Tartuccio. Kill their leader. Miss. Excellent. I might not even get out the bloody tutorial at this rate. Barrier channeling spell failed. Excellent. Valerie, we need you to get in there. However, get that guy out the way first. Valerie deals 3 damage to us. Ah, Man Solo is going down here. He has drawn the ire of literally everyone. She's really low on the old hit points, but she's killed the Frost Giant. Okay, is he doing a thing? Why is the Roll20 Pathfinder Companion so expletive chain useless? Because you don't have the book. It wants you to buy the core rulebook. What is it you're looking for? Or is it because you're playing a silly class? I bet it's because you're playing a silly class, isn't it? Can you get round there and get off a channel that doesn't heal? Oh, that's perfect. Channel positive energy. Hits all us guys and none of them. Heals for 2. Well worth pressing that button. They don't even have all the core classes. It'll have the basic classes, but not the core classes. The base classes, sorry. Lindsay, 5-foot step. Begin your song, because we're going to need it. But it is odd that they don't have them because they are all in the SRD. Your character is a rogue gunslinger cross. Gunslinger isn't even on that. Yes, it won't be. Well, it's time to get familiar with typing out every single piece of equipment and feat that you have. Right, killed one Rift Channeler. Gotta get stabbed by an assassin though. When do you go? You go after Valerie, so I might be able to get Valerie to close. Oh, Valerie's fatigued at the moment, so she can't even charge. But she is providing that ever so useful flank. The bloody Manticore. Oh my god, Kaisi with the kill steal. Here comes Amiri. Doing her thing, slaughtering stuff. Better break that barrier. Bless. Now that the healing's not quite so scary. Stand up. Get off a daze on that Rift Channeler. Which they succeeded on the will save for. So it did nothing. Why isn't... Oh, well, doesn't matter now. I was going to try and get a charge off on her, but doesn't matter. And Mansolo's terrified. Excellent. You run around, mate. Amiri, engage the assassin leader. Okay, hold the bow on. Miss. Make sure you miss, though. Hopefully we'll be able to get rid of those mirror images. Go on, Jamandi. You kill that Weaver. Hit him. Apparently can't hit him. There you go, you failed that one. No Rift Channel for you. Yes. How long are you scared for? Another 2 rounds, so there's no point in getting you to do anything because you're just going to run around like a fool. Keep you out of line of sight of stuff. There we go, Mary attack of opportunity there. Making it count. Go for the leader. Go for the leader. Ah, no, not. Manticore trying to eat Jamandi. Think. I was going to say all the mirror images are gone, but they are not. Another manticore has come through the rift. Not that it mattered. Crit from Harem Flail. And then you get a line of sight on the rift channel there. And then Jthal should be able to get the charge off to finish the job. Judgment, what is it? It's a swift action. Judgment. Excellent. Rift channels are down. And 8 all the attacks of opportunity. There we go. Just wait for Jamandi to finish off the Hydra. Come on. Finish it. Finish the Hydra. Thank you. Ooh, loot. Braces of armor +1. That'll be really handy for my main character. And some potions. Potions, 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 potions.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
We shall.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal?
It's a setup.
The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
I have no connections to Pitax, but Tartuccio's name, accent, and clothes seem like he came straight from there. Which of us looks more like they might be Iroveti's spy?
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best.
Yes, the guy who's clearly from Pitax is not a Pitaxian spy. The asshole from Pitax. Ah, Jamandi, I love you, but at the same time, you're also a bit of a pain in the ass.
There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
A shepherd. With Sean Connery involved. Sean Connery is always involved.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies. How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
We went through the fire and flames.
My words might be rash.
Yeah, you'd be embarrassed.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes.
Yes, I missed repeatedly. He was beautiful.
I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy.
I love Amiri.
Don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Forgive me my trespass. In my defense, we were in the middle of a battle and in dire need of weapons.
An attack is no reason to break into rooms in someone else's house and pocket their property.
Well, you can have it back if you really want it, but fail the first diplomacy check.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
Valerie got my back.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
Says Harem, who has a death wish. Martyr complex.
What about that trick he pulled right
What trick?
He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
People were dying right in front of me. How could I just walk by?
Trying to save others is commendable, but Tartuccio's right. You were needed here.
Have the double bird!
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Aldore, most of those who are to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
Me.
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Yeah, go on, Hiram.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
Yay!
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the stolen lands, but not yet.
Not until you've bought the DLC.
I'm coming to this matter. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait till we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hit you right spine guts from the trees.
She's such an angry woman.
Alright, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Lefactus Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. Tartuccio, your words are quite convincing. But I can't afford to trust words alone. If you're really innocent, I hope you'll prove it with your deeds. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patax. But you should know that it isn't just Patax we need to worry about. The royal house of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
For the stolen lands!
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Yes, they are. You won't let me change my party yet. Meow. Someone's on the road. Get ready.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Thylacines. Is it thylacine? It is a thylacine. Amiri, drop him. Yes. Valerie, chop him. Yes. Man Solo, chop him. You can't even get the charge off. This is not boding well for a playthrough. Like, look, Amiri is coming to save you. Well, that was painful. How much is the thylacine pelt worth? 2. Not even worth it. Continue on our magical journey. Do 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 do. Hello, Oleg. In fact, we can't really. Can we rest it? Cannot rest here. No, I was hoping to get rest in before this last fight, but doesn't seem to be happening. Bokken running away, hiding in the bush. In the name of the Stag Lord, lawful authority in the stolen lands, we demand this week's tax in some beer. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? He should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. You want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours? You come here, squeeze this dry, and come... Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah, you must be them guests from Restov. I'm not interested in bloodshed, but I won't let you rob this man. Be on your way and I'll let you go in peace. All right, we'll leave, but what makes you think we won't just return with greater numbers? Why would we leave when we've got easy pickings from Restov before us? We'll rip out your guts and empty your pockets. Well. Don't be smacking Oleg. Oleg's a good man. Amiri, rage! Save Oleg! Bam! Critical hit for 31. Ooh. Leave Oleg alone! Yes! I stab someone with my spear. Oleg with a point blanker. I'm going to miss these guys. Close on the bandit. Close on the bandit. Move action. Nope, not allowed to make a move action apparently. I'm so good with this spear. Come on, Oleg, show us how it's done. Nope. What did he die from? Did he just decide to die? Yeah, he just died. Okay. There was no attack rolled or anything, just died. Take that, you scoundrels. But now, the girl got away, they got her. She certain complained to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. Oleg Leviton noticed a fair-haired woman approach. My dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over, I saw it. I just needed to be sure you were all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly, if with a hint of horror, apparently, hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away, embarrassed. My name's Svetlana. I am sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they and when will they arrive? Who are they? They're the Staglord's gang, that's who. This land teems with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here, and I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Staglord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Tell me as much as you know. How many bandits are there? What do they want? What do they want? Those bloodsuckers think they own this land. They come, take all what they want. They steal the better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gates so we couldn't try and hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come. Sometimes it's the whole gang. I'd have shown them what for long ago if not for Svetlana. You have nothing to fear. I'll help you deal with the attack. Well, I appreciate your good intentions. I may not have the best manners, but Oleg Leverton is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If we manage to defend this post, I'll reward you properly. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Duff. Now, we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There might be some tools that could be used for the battle. There are some solid traps around, some tar, and a box of alchemist's fire, looks like. Alchemist's fire. We could put it by the gate, light it with a burning arrow when the bandits are nearby. But that could set the post on fire. Well, maybe if we covered the walls with something to protect them. Alright, yes, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in my day. I'm going to look around, think of the best way to use the tar and traps. Alright, as soon as you're finished, let us know, and don't leave the post. The bandits could return at any time. Now, I've never done this before. Use trap to help catch the bandits. Ooh, level up, level up. Where's this tar? No, seriously, where's this tar? There. Ooh, loot. I'll sell that back to him later. Traps and tar have been applied. Right, Oleg, let's do this. Oh, hang on. No. We'll talk later. Let's level up first. Level 2 Rogue. Evasion. Oh, so good. Boop, 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 boop. Perception or UMD? Perception more important, I guess. More important than athletics is UMD. Some new spells. Let's have some damaging spells. I will take protection from alignment as well. Enjoy your first and quite possibly only level you'll receive. She uses a bastard sword. Lindsay, you can have extra performance. Oh, no, she can't. It's a bad talent, so we'll give her a combat trick instead. Let's give her a point blank shot. And cause fear. And Amiri, you can get better at hitting things. Give you lethal stance? Yes. Okay, let's do this. Fear not, I'll stand between you and this scum. You're under my protection. Yes, Valerie, yes we are. Finally a fight was born with all that talking. I love him, Mary. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. They did. Oh, you see, you're not easily cowed. I beg you be careful and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're going to meet our guests. Here they come. That was fairly effective. Here they come. Straight into the trap. Flank 'em. Get stabbed. And Mary's probably not going to be able to get a charge off as soon as she hits that tire. Nope, doesn't affect us at all. Haps really took a smack there. Double move to protect Oleg. Oleg's just going to shoot the dude. Oh, shoot a different dude. Okay, Haps is dead. Lindsay, move her up so she's providing more support. Shoot the bandit. Pow, good shot. Get a shot back. Oof. Oof. Spear charge! That was a much easier fight than it has been in the past. It turns out that using traps and stuff actually is helpful. What loot can we get? Perhaps Bull Biden has a cloak of resistance +1. Composite longbows are worth 100 each. We'll have them. Everything else can go in the bin. You rats got what you deserve. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. We should call Bakken out before he freezes in those bushes. Cough incoming. No, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the 2nd floor. You deserve some rest after such battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Too right. Give me that gold. We'll talk tomorrow. Getting rid of all this blood will take forever. It will. It will indeed. Where's me cat? Oh, I failed to pick the lock. One of these has got me cat in it. It's that one. You wake from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. It saw you in a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window and you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
A half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear that she's exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched and her large blue eyes burn within her pale face. Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. It seems that only you can hear or see the nymph. What do you want from me?
Aid. Salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a
storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
All right, I understand. Farewell.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. All right, Man Solo's journey can genuinely begin. For starters, let's prepare some more spells. So Mage Armor we only need one preparation of, because we'll only be using that once in between. Do I take a Summon Monster? No, still only level 2, so I'm only going to get that for 2 rounds. So I'm going to take Protection from Alignment and just basically go for a full buff. Deflection bonus, that's a shield bonus. So we're going to rely on stabbing things. We're going to buff ourselves up with those spells. So we do now need to take another rest to get them sorted. Thing is, I bet I can't finesse wield a spear, can I? Do I even get sneak attack? Not yet. Not yet. Yes, I'm not using my weapon finesse at all. So we do need to sort that out. I'm just going to speak to Oleg and actually get a suitable weapon. You might need those torches. I'm going to equip that cloak in those braces as well. So with 1500 gold, what can we get? Probably going to be a scimitar's arm. It's going to be a rapier in. You sound almost like rapier. You are indeed. Let's quickly equip. +1 saving throws, +1 armor. As if they were wearing them on, so it won't stack with their mage armor, but maybe I have to go for the rapier, I guess. I can cast all of these because of using device. Gotta have my cat. Let me use tiger. Why can't I have tiger? Probably can only summon him in certain places. So right, I'm going to drop a save here. Let's call it the journey begins. Oh, do we get the quest from Bokken yet, or do we want to go straight to Thorn 4? I think we're going to have real trouble in those real trouble in the caves with the swarms. Oh, Christ, it's 2:20. Got to pick up the little one from school soon. I'm going to have to end stream there, but I'm hoping to stream weekdays between maybe 1 and 3, 1.5, 2. Maybe a little bit later, but I would like to try and stream more regularly now that I've got like a proper setup and I'm in my own little cave. So fingers crossed that's something that I can actually do going forward, but I'll always let you know beforehand when I'm going on stream. Do that 20-minute stream countdown. Hopefully next time I won't decide to make a cup of tea with like 3 minutes to go before the start stream. But thank you for coming along and watching. I'm going to put the VOD up on YouTube. You can catch my YouTube. It's youtube.com/HuxleyWins. I think there is a link to that in my Twitch channel as well. I'm not sure. It'll be there somewhere. But cheers for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow. Take it easy. Fare thee well.